Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Surviving Mars Green Planet. Okay, well, I am back from holidays, so yes, I am not 100% sure on everything in the last episode. I did have a bit of a rewatch, but at the same time too, my day is only so long, so yeah, we have a couple of things that I can't remember exactly what we're going to do with, but that is okay. We still have the gist of things. We're terraforming, and so without any further ado, let us continue this little series of ours. And I think we're going to go ahead and send some of our rockets off to go ahead and do the seed vegetation. This will give us a nice little boost to our terraforming. That'll take us a little bit of time, nothing really too severe, only a little bit of fuel and a little bit of seeds, but none of that is an issue for us, so we'll leave that be, especially since we can harvest so many. That is quite nice. Alright, but either way, I did happen to notice that we have not quite finished up our farm over here, so we're going to go ahead and quickly throw in a new, where is this storage? Here we go. No, that's over there. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pop one of these down over here. We'll just keep this nice and close for now. Let's just see. I think we can put this, we rotate that around there. That should be fine. That should mean that these drones can access all of this. That's what we're after. We'll go ahead and we'll just say a desired amount of 5 should be sufficient. We don't need food, we don't need rare metals, and that's pretty much all that we need. Yeah, I don't think we'll need the polymers. Actually, let's just double check. No, we don't need polymers. Alright, so that'll get that up and running. These will start getting made. We will go ahead and we will increase this as we see fit. But I think that should be fairly good.
New colonists have arrived.
Alright, new colonists are arriving. That's not a big deal. Yes, we do have a few of them arriving. The question is, where are we? Hang on a second, what's going on over here? 31 homeless. Oh, that's not ideal. Alright, well, we're just going to let that be dealt with for now. We should be allowed to get people sorted to where they can go. We'll send them to the capital city, we'll send them wherever they really wish, but that's nothing too bad. Alright, so that should be fine. Let's go ahead and see how progress is down over here. Looks like this barrel dome is a little short on concrete. How are we going to remedy this situation? Universal depot, that's good. But what is the range? I think we're slightly out of range. Okay, let's go. If we send our little RC commander over here, maybe, just maybe, that should be enough. Oh, is that enough of a range to be able to reach everything that we need? It does appear to be somewhat close. There we go. That should be all that we need. Actually, hang on a second. Let's just move that a little bit further across. There we go. Okay. So that's all that. That's all that. That should be fine. This will get built up relatively fast. That'll be good, and that way we can build up a few more homes. That will do nicely. Enjoy this nice little valley retreat. I think that's maybe the plan. Yeah, we'll go with that. Other than that, let's see, what else can we do? We've got some forestation plants going on up over here. I'm happy to stick with mixed trees. Do we want to add in another dome just for good measure? That is a good question. I know we're still waiting on this one, but you never know. Maybe we try out some more. Let's go... Microdome? No, let's go with another large one. Oh, we could go ahead and plug this on in here if we moved the electronics, but that's not really too much of an issue. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and we will rewire some of our infrastructure here. We'll just go ahead and we'll tie this in over there. That'll all be fun and dandy. We have a dome without life support. That's over here. That's nothing too severe though. I will plug it into the power cables. That'll be fine, and then Hmm. What have we got here? We've got water, plenty of it. You know, let's just go ahead and we'll go for some basics. Where is this? We need to find... Okay, life support. That's what I'm after. I do... Wait a second. How do I not see what I'm looking at? There it is. Alright. As I said, it's been a little bit of time since I last played this, so yes, I'm going to be a little bit rusty, unfortunately. But either way, that's fine. Do we need to worry about any other tunnels? We could potentially use this to tie in the network. In fact, actually, maybe before we do that, we'll see if we can tie something in. Yeah, that'll be fine. Let's just let time run on by while we do so. Again, this is a very slow process for all of the terraforming, so we'll just let that be for now. We can get pretty close. It's not perfect, but I suppose we could. Yeah, how too far? So you keep saying, alright, let's go. We'll go to where we can. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and we will tie on in a little bit of extra power. That'll be a-okay. Go over there. And then we will also get some life support. Make sure that we have everything tied into the network. Make it nice and easy. So let's go... Let's just go from here. Yeah, that's not quite right. Alright, fine. We'll just go ahead and we'll work our way the long way around. May not be perfect, but it will still do well enough for our intents and purposes. Let's go across. Hang on a second. Okay, that's one. That's two. Alright, we can work on that. There we go. There we are. That's what we're after. Let's go this way. Alright, not the cleanest work, but it'll do. Alright, so that'll all get built. That'll have access. That's fine. We need some more electric generation to power and plug in all of that. Let's make sure that we go ahead and increase all these triple electric scrubbers. That's looking fairly fine and dandy. Alright then, let's go ahead and keep on going with power. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll add on in one there. Do we go with one, or do we just go ahead and acknowledge that it's just going to be a little bit out of whack? I think we'll just go ahead and pop this in. Oh, where do we go? Hang on a second. I want to figure out exactly how we make this continue to look somewhat okay. Alright, you know what? We'll go there. We'll tie on in the next one over here. Alright, there we go. That should be fine. Ah, there we are. Okay, that's what we were doing. We had a single gap there. Alright, and we'll continue that once more. Let's move. Yeah, I think that's about right. We'll pop that in there. Alrighty-o. There we go. That should fix up all of our troubles. We'll do that once more. Alright, so that's all good. Alright, so let's see. Life support, that's still out of the way. That's not going to happen anytime soon. We just need to continue building up all of this. I think we should... Hang on a second, let's just see. Is that still within range of the dome? Where is our RC commander? It's ever so slightly out of range. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll just go ahead and we'll add on in a new depot. That will be good enough. Again, we don't need to be too pedantic at this rate of things. We'll go ahead and just chuck that there, and that should be sufficient. Let's go ahead and no, we'll keep the water tower here. We'll go ahead and get the large water tank. We'll plug that all in together. That should be okay, and then yeah, that should be fairly good. Alright, so pipe valves. Let's make sure we've got all of that sorted. That is a little messy, but you know what, it'll be fine. And then, of course, we can hook this in as well. Yeah, And that is all that we need. Alright, so let's see, what have we got? Let's go ahead and kick this up to 10. I think that'll make our life a little bit quicker. Alright, we also do need power for our water pump. Not that we really need it, but we're going to have it anyway. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it, mind you though. With terraforming being the way that it is, I don't think it'll be too problematic one way or the other. And I just realised, when have we got this? We have a saint. Do I really care about where you are? Not particularly. You know, let's go ahead and clear this up a little bit. And then... still working on seed vegetation with one. Let's just double check to see if anything else has popped up in the meantime, just in case. Not really. Alright then, well, I guess we go... I don't really know what we want to do. You know what, just for kicks and giggles, let's go ahead and set up a high-speed comm satellite. Yeah, that'll do. We'll send off the caravel, that'll be fine. And they can do that. We have more than enough resources with everything, so it's not here nor there. I think everything is pretty balanced as far as our production is concerned. Yeah, our consumptions and maintenance... Oh, actually, you know what? I tell a lie. It looks like our electronics are reasonably close. That's okay, we have a decent stockpile. That's not going to be too much of an issue. Let's go ahead and just make sure that that stays that way. Let's check in our... Let's check in our capital city and see how they're all going. We've got sanatoriums, that's running 24/7. We've got our cloning vats, which we can leave open at any time of day. I think that's okay. Oh, wait a second. Is this just work? Oh, wrong specialization? Huh. What kind of specialists do you have in cloning vats? Oh, I'm guessing it'll be medics. Okay, yep, it says that there. Alright, we'll cut that down. Never mind. We won't bother with that. We'll go ahead and we will... Maybe we go ahead and build another electronics workshop up here? Although, were we maybe deciding that this is just going to be a little bit of a hands-off as far as the quote-unquote hard work is concerned? Yeah, I think that was the case. Okay, well, you know what? Then that is fine. Although, you know what? Even though these are the hoity-toities, maybe we do give them access to electronics, you know, just in case they want to feel what it's like to do some productive work. So let's go ahead and chuck one of them in here. We'll chuck on in a good old electronics factory, and we'll put this over by the... where do we put this? I was thinking of putting it near the school. You know, yes, we'll go ahead and put it near the school, just in case they feel like educating some children. Alright, looks like we've got a new event though. What is going on? We have a grudge. Alert. Something is wrong. All data transfers from Earth have ceased after an explosion rocked our colony. Several colonists have been killed. Our experts have begun fixing the data block as we speak. However, preliminary analysis of the problem suggests it's sabotage from our rivals here on Mars. Because of the technical difficulties we are experiencing, it will cost us further research to name the culprit. Huh. Alright, no outsource, sponsor research for 5 souls, or fix the problem but also find out who is responsible. Yeah, we'll go ahead and figure out exactly who is responsible. We'll let that happen. Need to make sure that, of course, we know who is responsible and who can be held to account. Yes, that would be very important for us. Alright, so let's see, what's going on here? It's just concrete. We have a whole heap. I don't see why this is taking us as long. Oh well, you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's all panning out. It's not a big deal there. We've still got plenty of power, so that's good to see. What's going on over here? Yeah, we're still short on concrete as well. Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and maybe go ahead and see. We have a concrete depot over there. That's not wrong. We'll just check these things out for a second. Universal depots, a whole stack of drones. Surely there is a relatively large depot somewhere. No, turns out not. Okay. Well then, if that is the case, let's go ahead and travel to... not the mow the, where is it? The excavator. We put that down... hang on a second, I think we put that down over here. That is, yeah, fully upgraded. Let's see, how much is stored here? Not much, all things considered. Last service. Interesting. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter where we put these triple electric scrubbers. We're never going to quite reach where we would prefer. Oh, and what is this? Concrete storage. Desired amount of 0. Okay, so I think what this says is that we need to get more shuttles flying around. Yeah, I think that's going to be the best way for us to get our logistics to where we want them to be. Let's build ourselves another shuttle hub. Again, it doesn't really matter as to where we put them, so just for good measure, we'll chuck in one more by the... yeah, we'll put in one by the... another one? Actually, you know, let's just surround this thing as much as humanly possible. I think that's probably the most... probably the best way of doing it. Yeah, we'll pop that there, and
New
then...
active research. Research
hang on a
complete.
second. We'll put that in there as well. That should be fun. That'll all connect. Let's add on in some research. I know that it's only money making, but we may as well. There we go. That should be fine. Alright. We will see how that all goes. Okay, so we'll build up a couple more of these shuttles. In fact, we should probably just keep on building them wherever we can. So we'll go ahead and get one of them over. I've already got a pretty good setup over here, but you know what? Yeah, we have the triple electric scrubber, so let's go ahead and continue using that to the best of our abilities. We'll put that in right in that corner. We'll do a quick U-turn, 180. We'll put in another one there, and then there we go. Okay, so that'll be that for now. Actually, you know what? I think we can even go one further. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll put that in there. Okay, so that'll give us plenty of fuel. We'll make sure that that sits at a solid number. No fuel for shuttles, that's not really a problem. They're just waiting for the logistics, so we can manage that quite comfortably. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Polymers, how are we doing here? Consumption and production is fairly close. Okay, we may need another one of those sorted out as well. Yeah, okay, we're going to need another polymer factory. All right, here. Well then, if that's the case, let's figure out where we can set a few people to work. All of this is as clear as it's ever going to be, I would say. For unemployed though, yeah, I think that's manageable down there. What about over here? One employed, one vacancy. Okay, well then we'll leave that too. You know, let's just go ahead and... I was about to say maybe we quarantine, but I don't think that's too important one way or the other. Retirement dome, that's still working out well. These guys, we have a couple who are unemployed. We'll fix that up. We'll go ahead and build all of those. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. We'll leave that for now. Alright, what about over here? We have a couple of unemployed, a couple of vacancies. Let's continue... Oh, what do we want? Oh, home collectives. Yes, let's go ahead and make sure that that is done or dealt with. Robotics workshop. Oh, that was an earthquake. Or, sorry, a Marsquake. Art workshop. I'm thinking we may need to go ahead and, let's see, what could we build? We have 4 unemployed, 1 vacancy. Do we... Oh, what do we do? I think everyone's relatively happy here. Let's see. Playing, gaming, and exercise. Okay, so playing is the biggest thing. Okay, oh, we need a playground. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense, I suppose. We have an art workshop, biorobotics, apartment diner. Okay, so we'll do another playground, and then... Wait, do we have a school down here? Oh dear, I think we actually forgot a school. Oh, alright, well, you know, we can easily fix that. Let's just go ahead and work on some of the education and all that. We'll throw in a school nearby, we'll chuck on in a couple of playgrounds. Go 1 and 2, and then I think that should probably be about it. We could chuck in a university if we so desired, but I don't know if it's really necessary. You know what? We don't have a library, but I guess if we build a university, that will probably count for the same. They should automatically have one. So yeah, even if people aren't there, they should have access to plenty of books. That should make them happy. And then I think that should be about all that we need. Yeah. Oh, and apparently we have finished with a few of our extractors. Okay, well, we will do away with that. Alright, so that'll be fine. We cleared that out. That still gives us more concrete. We still have a little bit more over here as well for a very long time. Oh, and we have a new seed vegetation project. Okay, so I was very concerned when we realized that the growth is fairly, how do we put it, organic, that this could take us a very long time. But it does look like every time we do one, we get a new one. So that should be every couple of days, because I think this should only take about 3 days to get sorted. So I don't think it'll be too terrible for us. We'll pop in another rocket back down there. We'll also go ahead and let's make sure that we have enough, what do we call, enough of these shuttles being built. We're already... Oh, there we go. Where are we? Here we go. Oh. Hang on a second. Oh, 3. There we go. Got to make sure that we have as many shuttles up and flying as possible. That is very good. Okay, so that'll be fine. We'll have... Yeah, that'll burn through our consumption a little bit. I'm not really too concerned, but you know what? Just for good measure, we're going to go ahead and we'll space elevator in a couple of electronics, and then there we go, we'll do the round 200, and then we'll also go ahead and do some more polymers as well, since we have burned through a bunch of our supply. It's not going to be too dangerous one way or the other, you know, we don't even need to worry. We'll just go ahead and do that for now. But yeah, we'll just continue on working on those. Now, I think polymers do require fuel if memory serves. Yeah, they do.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
Oh, sorry. No, polymers require fuel. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and I think we'll set up a new little... yeah, we'll set up a new little workshop down over here. We'll chuck in the some apartments down in this little barrel dome of ours. We'll go ahead and we'll put 2 of them down in either end. Or let's just go with 3. Yeah, I think 3 is good enough. We'll go ahead and throw down a polymer factory. It does need access to things, but that's not too severe. We'll put that... let's put this over here. Yeah, and then we'll go ahead and make sure that that is all set up. There we go. That shouldn't be any trouble. Alright, there we go. That's all nice. That looks like it should all connect. Let's see, stored oxygen? Okay, maybe not. Let's go ahead and make sure that everything is connected just on the off chance. There we go. Alright, that'll be good enough. That'll give us a few more people down here. Let's also go ahead and make sure that they are, of course, satisfied with the basics of life. Let's make sure that they have access to an infirmary. We'll chuck on in a diner. So pop that there. And then let's go with a grocer. And then a amphitheater, as well as, oh, let's go with the security station. That's somewhat necessary these days. And I think that should probably be about it. We could go for an open air gym, but I think that's a little, yeah, I don't think that's really needed. We could go with an electronics store potentially. Oh, actually, you know what? No, let's go with a biorobotics workshop. There we are. Consuming only machine parts, that's not a bad thing for us. Yeah, that's probably my preferred thing if people do use anything at all. Alright, so let's go ahead and we'll pop that there. That should be fine. Everyone should have their basic needs met. We can let people in as they see fit. We've got plenty of drones and plenty of prefabs if needed. We'll go ahead and drop off a couple. And then maybe we go... What about?
We have a food shortage.
Oh, wait a second. Food shortage. Oh, dear. Ah, man. No. Food, 12. Okay, you actually do have the food there. The drone just hasn't got it for you. That is... Oh, we don't have the building for you. Yeah, okay. That is understandable. Let's kick that up a notch in priority. And... Oh, apparently does this generate waste rock? I don't remember that being the case. Yes, no, apparently it does. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll make sure that that is also satisfied. Go with the small dumping site. That'll be fine. We'll pop that there. Alright, so everyone's got access to all of that. That'll be fine. We'll go ahead and do all the upgrades as is able. Let's go with the home collectives across the board. We don't need the... I don't think we need the service bots, no, but we will open up a nighttime shift. I'd really love it if these service bots were able to be put into specific roles. So just if we had the nighttime shift for all of the bots, that would be particularly nice. But, no, well, alas not alack, here we are. Alright, high-speed satellite is also sorted out, so that'll give us some nice extra passive science, which is good. Oh, new cloud seeding. Well, you know what? I guess we're going to go ahead and do it. If that helps us improve the soil quality, and that's what's good for our vegetation, that's going to have to be what it is. Now, I'm pretty sure in... Yeah, just under 2%, we'll get another wild vegetation boom, and then again at 90%. So if we can increase the plant life, that would be very good. We're already working on this one. Yeah, it looks like we've done everything that we really can. Well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. They don't really need to be bothering us for now. Yeah. Alright, cool. Oh, and, you know, let's also make sure that these shuttles are the highest of priorities. We'll go ahead and we'll chuck in a couple of extra drones around this area, just on the off chance that something is able to be done. But I doubt that that's going to be the case, because it looks like we've done a very good job of making sure our logistics are fairly well sorted. Alright, let's drop on another 10 drones over there. That should keep them nice and busy. That looks like that's working out fine. Actually, you know what? I think what we do here is maybe we drop this down to 20? Yeah, let's bring this down to 20. That way they'll always have room for storing things if there's anything nearby. But anything more than that, and they'll automatically get shuttled around to the rest of the colony. Yes, I think that's going to be a good plan. Let's also go ahead and remove this large waste site. Oh wait, no. Cancel that. Cancel salvage for a second then. I forgot we had a rare metals right there. But I guess that's not an issue. Let's get rid of this one though. Looks like we're done and dusted over there, so that'll be fine. And yeah, we're still laughing as far as power is concerned, even with all of our little upgrades that we're using. Yeah, I think we've done a pretty good job. Let's just click on the dome. How are we doing? We've got 12 unemployed. Okay, we need to fix that. Alright, well, you know what then? Let's go ahead and... maybe we go ahead and pick up the biorobotics down here. Yeah, I was going to make it a fairly, wait a second, maybe the amusement park. Hang on a second, have we got an amusement park up here? Wait, do we have, oh no, we do have an amusement park, but it's only closed within certain hours. Biorobotics, so let's see, dedicated to the creation of more of biorobots. Workers receive comfort and morale boost in counter wards. Okay, well, you know what? If it is counted as comfort and morale, it can't be that hard of a job. So, you know what? We'll go ahead and give these guys a job over here. We'll open that up for them. That should hopefully be fine. And that should sort out that issue as well. Alright, let's land our rockets. And I think that's... I did just tell the caravel to land. Yes, it is... landed. Okay, that's all good. All right, and yeah, the one thing that's really bothering me at the moment is the fact that I just cannot see how much growth we are making per day. It's very, how do we put it? It feels very arbitrary. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on. Yeah. All right, so you know what? Maybe what we can do to help boost this is maybe we need to go ahead and increase the soil situation around here. So let's go ahead and I think that's what we're going to need to fix. So right now that's doing pretty well. We're going to go ahead and continue a couple of terraforming things, but I think actually come to look at things, we might have to do that in the next episode. Okay, so you know what? I think the plan for the next episode, we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a whole bunch of lakes across our map here. We'll see if we can boost up the soil quality as much as we possibly can, and hopefully that is enough to get this percentage going in the right direction, get it going a little bit faster. So if you do want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.